Hello, hello, it's me. Oh my gosh. Starting a quite a bit later than normal, I guess. I just got home a little later than I anticipated. Yes, yes. Yeah, just continuing where I left off in the Homestuck music, um, albums. Yeah. The next three ones, we finished volume 9, I guess, yeah, volume 9. Then the next ones are three of the solo albums: Clark Powell's, Eric Shields, and Alexander Rossetti's. Is that how you say his name? Maybe. Oh, label since it's a chill stream. I want to know any more thoughts you had on Candy, or and what you think might happen in Candy. Um, One quick thing I do want to mention about Candy is I did not fully grasp that um the in the postscript the final line is Dirk going, "Are my fucking pantaloons ready yet?" I didn't I didn't notice at first that it didn't say Dirk Bot. It just said Dirk, so it's just normal Dirk in a sense, right? I didn't notice that at first, and that threw me off when I was looking back over it. Um, that and I was also going back on the Obama section. I thought that was I thought it was a lot of fun. And trying to piece together what um Obama's session was or meant, if in any capacity, if it meant anything, if just fun throwing there. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a stupid web comic. They'd like to do fun things here and there. For me, some things I was wondering is if it's gonna be more written on how I guess Caliborn likes a story in a sense. I guess not in a sense, just more written like maybe how Caliborn like a story, or just more like plot point after plot point, maybe shorter pages just in general. I would maybe assume, but maybe not. I do think believe there's gonna be more action. Hmm, but so I assume the postscript in Candy relates to just meat in general. Because the Candy Dirt killed himself, right? So that would have to be either that would have to have been the meat candy, the meat Dirk, or some random other Dirk, and that it wouldn't make sense if it was a random other Dirk. So it has to be the Dirk. Hmm. And the ultimate self thing was interesting with Dave Bot, but Dave Bot is different than Rosebot. Seems more like Rosebot in the Candy postscript is more of like, I want to say like a life support type thing, whereas the Dave bot was the was like every a Dave. I don't want to say he became every like Dave, but he embodied every Dave in a um not a I don't want to say I don't think it's a literal sense, but in a hmm, in what would it be? I guess he just became everyone, but not hmm, that one. I can't think of the right word, but he has like all the. I'd assume he has like a lot of either thoughts, memories of every other Dave, unless it did just imply that he had like the knowledge of each and every other Dave, and for some reason Dirk at one point is in the memories. Maybe Dirk has something to do with every single thing like that. I don't know. Dave Petta mentioned them kinda, the ultimate version of Dave, and then Petta really saying this is a concept Hussie had in mind in canon. Yeah. Even mention them being that concept. Them being kinda. And saying this was concept Hussie had in mind in canon. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot. I feel like a lot of the ultimate self thing was kind of just at least there for at least I was like, what would be the bare minimum point where they like imply that? I'm trying to think. I do know they imply things like that when John makes his deal with his denizen. They imply it when Dave talks about his timey-wimey shenanigans early on. Implications of stuff like that. Hmm. 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 One thing that makes me think about though is the Crow Strider, Dirk, not Dirk, Dave, the Crow Sprite guy. That was an idea. Was tossing until the epilogues. Uh, Good evening. Good evening. It is evening, even though in the proper time zone area, the sun is still like extremely bright. Actually, so I hope the snow melts. There's so much snow. There's so much snow. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, but so I do this. Me would have to deal with something. Would have to deal with just that Caliborn's ultimate thing probably. Deal with that. His oh, what does Caliborn call that? Move the TV card in here for a minute. His ultimate. Where does it pop in at? It's not in the Homestuck area. It's not in low shit, right? Is it God's gift to the Yout? No, it's not any of this. Um, this is when he's raising money for it, right? Yeah, he gets his ass beat in Game Over by John Egbert. Um, oh, no, it's way before this. This is Game Over. But I missed 30 chapters of Fighting Lord. 30 chapters of purely only Fighting Lord English. No. Masterpiece. Oh yeah, his masterpiece. That's what it was. Sorry, I'm just looking back at these pages to look at. Look at this tortured soul right here. I mean his twin sister was murdered, you know. He grew up isolated, chained. Oh my god. And he turns to art and then some random teenage kid just teleports into his room. He's making art. He's very vulnerable here, and he just gets yelled at, screamed at. But Caliborn tries to deal with his hater the only way he can, with violence. He's ready. Game over, kid. Boom. It goes no probably such a cool S page. That was probably loud. God. But also, we found out John really hates Dave Cat. But yeah, I guess in the epilogues he finally accepts that. That's just the truth. Discord in the first. Oh, he took over the Discord on the first, and we got new I Am Your Lord art there. Nice. Okay. Quick thing about Game Over though. Arania got done dirty. She just got done dirty. That's all I want to say there. We will see the aftermath of him getting his ass beat moments here. Look at my boy. He got laid out. Boom. He wakes up. Instantly goes back to his art. He's drawing this, right? Arania never shows up after Game Over. Arania got so just pushed aside. It was I don't know. Was she just supposed to mirror Caliborn for like a section of the story? Was that it? Was that her only like goal? Was to mirror Caliborn and Vriska? Was that it? He was like, oh, I think like one or two Arania's ghosts show up in the background and reuse assets, but never drawn. Look, and bear in mind that one time. I forgot. He had a bite off his own leg. His leg was bitten off, and he tragically lost his sister to murder. And he was being succumbed to the new low of depressing emotions. I don't think that John hates Dave Cat. Just that he hates some unknown jerk going around making fan art of his friends. In John's perspective, it's really creepy. Yes, it is really creepy, but you know, we can't rule out the fact that he just doesn't like Dave Cat because he got very pressed on homosexuality at one point, so maybe he was just like iffy here, you know, and he was just pushing that off as much as he could. No. Caliborn's so great. I do hope, at least in Meat, I get to see Caliborn. I hope it's all just Caliborn and John remaking the map. Remaking God's gift to the Yowies. That's what I need. Mwah. Crab, honk friend, cape, douche. You know, I haven't tried the search out. I was too scared to use it before, but how does the search work? Can I search up anything? Can I search just Caliborn? I can. Oh, it does look up every single instance of it. Okay. That's nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, looking up John breaks it. Damn, okay. The search, I think, would have only searched loaded pages. Okay. Candy Killer technically soul destruction of Lord English Beam. Would have been nice. Maybe. It's too late now. Oh, it also looks in Problem Sleuth. There it is. think I broke it. Wow. Well, I can literally search. It was like most in the story. Vriska, at least named more in the story. Terezi? Terezi has to. Oh. Does she outdo Vriska by really 3? Wow. Damn, okay. Carcat's probably all over this. Over 1,000? Seems like it's taking a year to load. No. Carcat. His name's only mentioned. Wow. Huh. Oh, I spelled his name wrong. One time. Handsome Problem Sleuth. When he becomes aroused by fans of MS Paint Adventures. There he is. So this is his arousal face. Okay. His homoerotically. Okay. 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 I've learned so much already. Huh. Huh. Okay, okay. Back to business here. Symphony Impossible to Play by Clark Powell. Cover art by Tavia Mora. Mora? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Overture. Sarabande. Serenade. Anthem. Yeah. Band? Band-aid? I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't know how to pronounce most of these. Yada yada. We click. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Let's turn everything down for everybody. Let's not risk blowing out eardrums. They've all gone to hiding. Verania's gone to hiding. It's just out of embarrassment. Pure embarrassment. That's all I could picture. She fumbled. So badly, we need a cosmic retcon to fix it. Love these tracks. Yes, yeah. Mark Powell does a great job every time. Oh. I saw that. They love that at first. Oh. Got the art too. Clean my glasses. By the way, have you seen the new anime for Witch Hat Atelier? I have not. Actually, I can turn the music down for a second. I have not seen the new anime for it. Watch the first 2 episodes. I'm not too sure if I'm going to watch it right away. That is a manga I have on my plan to read, and it's been on my plan to read for a little while now. I've been hearing insane things about the manga. It's very good. Hope so. From what I've heard on the manga, I could honestly see the anime fucking being better than Frieren. Heels. How do you get eels from this? I've never read the Frieren manga, so I don't know like how well it carries up past where the first season of the anime went through. To be honest, I've never heard anyone ever talk about Frieren the manga until the anime came out. Solid opener. Cool. I really like the way it implemented everything. I gotta get better at recognizing some of these. Like recognizing Doctor, like these 3, I feel like it's like the easiest 3 to recognize. Maybe probably Endless Climb too. I start fuzzing out at like a lot of other things. Maybe Upward Movement. Maybe that one's one I recognize fairly easily too. Oh, it references itself. Okay. From volume 5. Okay, yeah. Was it the same thing or better or a completed one? Hmm. Okay. It's a nice shorter one. The Serenade. Serenade's from. Okay, I was to say I do recognize that one because that one was one I really liked. Okay. Hmm. Number 3, Serenade. Now we're on to Anthem. And this one's from Volume 5 again. Okay. You arrived mid-peak. Yes, you did. Liz 413. Oh my god, it's almost 413. One more week. Less than a week. Oh my gosh, that was Anthem. That was Symphony Impossible to Play. Okay. By Clark Powell. Next one's Eric Shields. And oh, commentary booklet. Does this have Sunrise? Okay, so this is the okay, these are the booklet stuff. Okay. John Egbert turns 30 in real life. Wow. John Egbert's an old man, older than me. Okay. kfox.tumblr. Oh. Major go. Okay. Signed, Eric Jitshiel. Okay. But now, we'll get to that. Someone mentioned anime a little bit, so I want to talk about anime. I am like watching nothing this season, and I don't know why. I really don't. Like this one is on the plan to watch, but I need to catch up in the manga at least a little bit. Right here, this is probably anime of the season. This or maybe ReZero. I have yet to watch the third season, so I have to watch the third before I can watch the fourth of ReZero. Yeah. One thing that's interesting about ReZero is I want to play. I think it's maybe might be only a Japanese PS4 game. Is there's a video game that is one of the alternate ReZero like web novel things, like alternate timelines. It's only in a video game. That one's curious. The Arc Knights anime is into recent, but it's pretty good. Arc Knights, Arc Knights. One of my friends keeps talking about Arc Knights Endfield, and that's all I know about Arc Knights is whatever they tell me about Endfield. Descendants 4 with a friend. That's all done. Descendants 4. What is Descendants 4? Oh. This one? A bookworm? Watched anime. I've watched anime and you play both gotcha games. Okay. I can't bring myself to play a gotcha game. I have terrible tendencies on spending money on the gotcha games. And I'm not in a tax bracket where I should be doing that. But in let's see, I think when Genshin Impact first came out, played the game for a month. I spent $200 on the game, and I didn't even get the character I wanted, and that's what made me sad. That might be the reason why I even stopped playing the game. Actually, was that game. So far in Uma Musume, I actually didn't spend anything. There's also Limbus Company. Limbus Company is something I want to check out. There's somebody I watch who plays Limbus Company, and that one was curious. That one had me curious, except for I'm not the biggest fan of the type of gameplay it is. So, and yeah, one gacha game I've spent a lot of money in that I still play is Mahjong Soul. It's a good game. I love Mahjong Soul. 4th season. I've watched one season of this show. The first season. No idea what's going on anymore. And it looks like reincarnated as a slime has almost caught up to me in the manga. Okay. But now, what catches my Dr. Stone actually is ahead of me in the manga now than me when I'm in the manga. Huh. Well, I should probably watch something in your backlog this season. Speaking of, I don't know if you remember this. Remember, but I think earlier this year or late last year I mentioned that I spent a lot of money on Arc Knights. I got every rate up operator except for the one I wanted. That was me on Mahjong Soul during the Code Geass collab. I got this. I didn't get everybody. I got one character. There's 4 characters. I rolled. It was really good luck. It was actually insane luck. I got this. I got a 5-star multiple times, but it was the same one. It was the same. I guess 5 stars wrong, but the same character I was rolling for. The same guy, the one guy, and it was the one guy in the collab I did not want, and I got him. The first time I was like, "Oh, cool, I got somebody at least." But now let's get Lelouch. Nope, same guy. Got Suzaku a third time, Suzaku a fourth time, Suzaku a fifth time, and I just that's like super lucky, but not when it's the only character you do not want in that's available in the for the rate ups. Well, this is another one that caught my eye. Was this one? I actually do not know what's playing this season besides Witch Hat Altair. Huh. Some of these look just foreign to me. What is this one? Kurino Joheki? Oh. Any Yuri recommendation? For anime? I only read Bad Yuri. I only watch Bad Yuri. Um, um, this is Yuri. Here you go. There you go. Not really. It's not really Yuri. Um, actually, what's that one called? There's like a kind of sucks. I like this one, but this I like the manga for this one. I've watched only 2 episodes of it. Um, I like this one. I like this manga. I like this Yuri. It was fun. It's just the um it's pretty generic. It's pretty generic. It's no it's, at least it's better than Citrus. I can't bring myself to watch Citrus. Feel like they there's like there's a flow and rhythm you have to go with it and they mess it up. Guess you have this one or that one. What's it called? Not Love Into You? Bloom Into You. Bloom Into You. Yeah. Here we go. This one's probably a banger. 7.88. Watched like 4% roll over die from last season. It was fine. My brother lives. Oh, loves Bloom Into You. I guess either one works. This one, I don't think I finished the manga. I probably already got anywhere into it. I did not update it on my anime list. I really love it when I don't update my anime list and have to figure out where I'm at. Okay. Wow, that's fun. That'll be fun for later me. This one, from what I've read, is a banger. One of my friends really likes this one. Um, like this one. There's also like there's a music one that's fairly popular. This is Saki to Miyano. It's like the same studio that did like Fruit Baskets or something, like the remake of Fruit Baskets. Studio Dean. What have these guys done? Damn, these guys have like done a lot. They're classic. Huh. Read or Die. I am. This was like a manga and thing I read when I was like young in like middle school. Damn, I gave it a 6 in middle school. Damn, no way, no way. I made my anime list after that, so I gave it a 6 to compensate for me reading in middle school. Okay, I really like this series. This one's just like a shonen, right? But it's a seinen. Huh. I thought it was a shonen. Um, TV show does not follow the manga. This is a sequel. Huh. Marriage Toxin. Have I read this manga? It's on my plan to read. I might have read a chapter. This is probably gonna be a banger. Someone I followed on it wasn't on Twitter, on iFunny, the old app iFunny. I guess it's not. It's still there. It still exists. Someone I followed on iFunny was really big into this one. They recommended this one a lot. I mean, getting a lot of TikTok shipping. The pro tag in Miraculous Ladybug and a villain on that show because they're both toxic and obsessed with each other. It's Yuri. Anime I really liked when younger, but legitimately remember almost nothing of Tokyo Underground. I never watched Miraculous Ladybug. One of my friends highly mentioned that. Used to mention that one back when we used to talk about My Little Pony. Those are the days. Those are the days when I could just talk with the bros about My Little Pony. Uh, Tokyo Underground. I've seen these guys. Never watched it. Uh, Marriage Toxin has. Oh, maybe it's losing me. Maybe not. I like this cover. I like this cover art actually. Wait. Bunch of oh, I'm being recommended Needy Girl Overdose by one person. One person was recommending this. And maybe not even recommending mentioning it, but it's by Yo Star Pictures did it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I need to play the game before I watch the anime though. It's really mid, and for some reason the writers fumble interesting character arcs a lot. Besides that, it's fun. Okay. People fumble, fumble, fumble. Damn, this show's still going. Maybe I should just give this another chance in the manga at least. Uh, is the manga finished yet? Or is this still going? It's still going. Oh my god. What? Rooster Fighter? Remember they kicked the game director. We'll still recommend you watch it, Needy Girl. Um, because its ups and downs. I've been able to watch it ever since season 3. Uh, same with that's how My Little Pony is, man. You can only watch through season 3, and then what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? I gotta channel my inner brony. Hmm. Thanks, M.A. Larson. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Thanks, M.A. Larson. Come on, Princess Twilight's pretty good. Alicorn Twilight, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. End of season 3 finale, I don't know. I don't know. The following seasons brought me more Trixie, and they bring in Starlight Glimmer. Admittedly, I haven't watched past season 5 or 6 or something like that. I think 5. I think Tyrek was peak. To each their own. To each their own. Watch season 4 though. It's really peak. Creator decided to toss 2 whole seasons worth of character development and trash committed to one that he wrote just instances of characters that's never ever had to endure. start reading webtoons. They have like no character development, so they have nothing to ruin when they get animated. Season 8's villain is your favorite. Only watched the Kitty Mark Crusaders get their Kitty Marks after season 5. I can't remember the last thing I remember. Well, I watched My Little Pony. It was Trixie and Starlight Glimmer becoming friends. Is that the last thing I watched? Was that it? That might have been it. No, that's probably the last thing I remember because there's just the best characters seeming to become the bestest of friends or something. And that's all I need. That's all I needed. Because you can stand the character that he hated getting popular. uh, that's how it's done. What's this? The most heretical last boss queen. From Villainous to Savior season 2. I have never heard of this one. The cover almost seems familiar in the manga. I went through a really big villainess phase for manga, and after I started reading that, it was a couple of years after it became like a really popular thing to start getting anime, because manga trends follow into the anime trend like a year or two after. Twilight and Trixie, they didn't become friends. More like they aren't gonna attack each other. Twilight and Trixie, like Twilight, I don't know. That's, you can ignore her. It's more about Starlight Glimmer and Trixie, man. Those are like the best of the best right there. Uh, them plus who else would be? Rarity. Yeah, yeah. Rarity's all right. Starlight Trixie is peak Yuri. Peak Yuri. Okay. Ocarina is still the villainess of the formula. That's been perfected. Man. And I've been aged out of like anime, I think. Nothing's really catching my eye. Can't believe Pinkie Pie fucked Weird Al and had kids, or a kid. I guess I know of that because you just see people mentioning that online wherever you look. Um, I not really wherever, like it just pops up here and there. Even if I'm not fully invested in that scene anymore, it just still inches its way through. Okay, so these are like the little smallish anime things. You choose to believe that it's not canon. Can't have what's a het slop in My Little Pony or something. I think there might be some good stuff, but this season is not for it. Is not it for you either. No. When winter did winter seem good? Winter seemed good. I didn't watch this. I watched this. I watched like 5 episodes of this. I think this isn't updated. Maybe more. You catch up on this. Um, hmm. This can I watched 1 episode of this. This one can actually. You know what? I'll drop that one. That'll go on the drop list. I've only dropped very few. Hmm. Man, I need to catch back up on Trigun Stargaze. I start Trigun Stargaze. Oh, yeah. Maybe I just have been aged out of it. What about some Yujo Senki season 2? That's this summer. Bleach next core is this summer. Hold on a second. I hear Mushoku Tensei say or whatever is really good, but I don't know. I only watched like 3 episodes of that one. That got dropped on stream. for that anime. Uh oh, I was reading the manga for this one like fucking I don't know years ago on this. That's pretty cool as an anime. Yeah, that rating made sense too. The anime wasn't like peak or anything. Oh, oh no way! This how does this get an anime? This is just a guy having a cig, talking to a the supermarket lady. Well, he doesn't know it's the supermarket lady, I guess. So like, there's a lady who works at a supermarket who looks very like supermarket lady esque in anime. You would see. Then she goes out back to have a cig on her break, and this guy just so happens to be there, and they just talk. He doesn't know they're the same person, though. I believe this is very good. How far did I get in this one? I didn't update it on here. Really love my younger self so much. They always kept up on everything. Oh, speaking of Bleach, I can't remember if I brought this up before, but the 1000 Year Blood War manga arc is being rewritten. I hope so. I do believe that was mentioned before. Japan be making anime out of everything they do. In fact, there's one of a um neat cat, I believe. Not maybe they're not neat, but a cat all that they do is smoke and drink beer. That that is peak right there. Cat girl who just smokes, drinks beer. Here it is, Yanni Neko. This peak. Like, come on, come on. Wonderful. Uh, what? What about chickens? Did I update this? I didn't update this one either. Wow. My younger self hates me so much. Wow. Yanni's a cat girl with a seriously bad smoking habit. She smokes so much that her apartment smells like ash and is littered with cigarette butts and plenty of other trash. Every time she tries to quit, she becomes weak to the cravings and gives in almost instantly. Will she ever get her life together, or is she doomed to live as a chain smoker slob forever? Uh, Go either way, knowing its fans. Oh, wow. Uh, there's something about Manhwa that I don't know. Tomb Raider King. Is this I feel like Manhwa is written in a way that's super easily like digestible, but I don't know. Something about it. I can't stand it too much. At least because I read all of Solo Leveling, and that wasn't it. What was that pronunciation? Um, I don't know. It's probably the worst thing you've ever heard. I can't remember what we're talking about. Kaiju girl. They got me. They got me. I'm watching that one. I'm sorry you guys had to witness weakness there. They had me with kaiju, and that's all they needed. Really. What is this one? Dude, the summer is like kind of popping. Oh shit. This could be interesting. A lot of still isekai though. Uh isekai. Isn't this that thing I just said I dropped on? It's getting a movie? Manma is pronounced either with a strong H or like an F because the W changes the H sound in some dialects of Korea. Okay. Manhwa. Uh, oh, is this actually coming this summer? Is it gonna get delayed again? Probably delayed again. Probably delayed again. Uh, oh, because I didn't look at the movies for spring. Does the spring have any movies? Oh, this is the incest one. This is the incest magic school one or something. You regular magic? Yeah. I don't know anybody who watches this. And I didn't realize they had 3 seasons in a movie. Wow. By the way, have you ever seen an anime called Cass Hearn Sins? Cass Hearn Sins. I've not. Madoka 4 win when I die. I've not. Venetian Kassen. Maybe I've seen like that, but no. Interesting. I don't even think I've seen clips of this. Maybe I've seen this character crying before. The what? I don't want to go back to that manga. I mean that anime. Uh, any specials? Oh my god. My Hero Academia. Oh. Oh, was there any banger movies that were released in the winter? I don't remember people talking about anything. Hypothetically, if I wanted to watch Sailor Moon, where should you start? Ah, I guess that really does depend on what you like. Really, you just start with the original Sailor Moon, right? Nothing wrong starting with Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon. If you don't like the but if you don't like the style of how that looks, you can always watch Crystal. I can't remember if they both follow the manga well. I think Crystal's the one that follows the manga better. World Trigger is getting an anime remake. You're very excited for that one. World Trigger. Crystal is more faithful to the manga. Okay, thank you. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't. I can't always be given false information. Um, uh, I'm vaguely interested, so I'm planning on watching Crystal, but the OG anime is more fun, in your opinion. I never see people talk about Crystal. I only ever see people mention the original. Oh, one thing I want to start watching was Precure. Precure caught my attention just because I went to an anime panel about Precure, and this man, had so much love for this series. He was like an encyclopedia of knowledge of this, and he was the least gatekeepy Precure person I've ever met. Like everyone I've met who've watched this Precure, like they are gatekeepy. They're just snobby. It's just no fun talking to them. This guy was pretty cool. He one of the things he showed during his panel was I think it was the Precure movie 2. There's a moment when these two characters fight because of mind control, and it is kind of a brutal scene. And from not even like watching it or seeing it, you can kind of just feel and you know how impactful it is. I was I was low key tearing up just watching it, being in that room, seeing that guy's reaction, seeing the moment. And this is a show for kids, right? So this movie was in theaters in Japan, and all of the apparently all the kids in all the theaters were all crying when those two were fighting, and that's really cool in my mind. What's the anime? Had character villain from the minor villain and sometimes redemption. I think they're so fun to react with. I see. I'll probably check out both at some point. Uh, One thing I'm pretty clear though is you don't have to start off at the beginning. This is an old show, and they do self reference here and there, but you can start anywhere in Precure. Where this guy was saying, just watch something Precure. There is like over 20 years of Precure now. What was the latest Precure? I believe Toei's the only one that does Precure, right? Oh, World Trigger anime reboot. I never watched World Trigger. I think I had one friend who watched this, and whenever that guy wanted to watch something, I never really I never watched it. Uh, yeah. Uh, huh. Like just since I'm an old man, maybe I just start watching movies instead. I watch animated features instead. Hmm. Workshop is getting. This one probably isn't very good. The square. Oh, Kimi to Hanabi to Yakusoku. Something like that. Auto recommendations. Are these ever correct? Okay. Hmm. Man, I've really got to catch up on anime. I was doing so well last like couple months ago. All it takes is like one slip up and I'm ruined. You'd be interested in reading recommended fanfics on stream. Um, I think I said before, yeah. Pretty sure I've said I would be, but I do have a list of my own. Homestuck really took over your life. Um, it's it's taken up more than maybe I initially anticipated. Um, Part of that comes from it being much longer than I thought it would be, and also, yeah, that's kind of part of it. A lot longer, and I enjoy it a lot more than I thought I would. Another thing is something that's weird. This is not too weird, but I feel like there's a lack of certain things in the Homestuck community, like fan content wise, directly for Homestuck, right? But like, I feel like that just comes from like the fans make their own stories. Homestuck fans make their own things. It seems like rookie mistake. Homestuck good actually. Oh man, I really there was a Transformer anime animated by Studio Trigger. Build Studio Trigger def like it, but Hasbro doesn't seem to care. It's actually kind of dead right now. Yeah. Oh. One thing I've mentioned, right, was the Homestuck good is indeed. One thing Homestuck good indeed. Why I throw is in there? I was looking at that fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory form a little bit. I can't click around too much, but that one seems interesting. Fans and the fan content it inspires. I'm still very surprised on the amount of people I watched when I was younger who made stuff, did things, are all like Homestucks, and it throws me off. Like, I'll be reading, or I'll suddenly see a post, and I'll be like, it's like fan art for a specific character, or I guess a simple one would be just like plain as day would be Scott Pilgrim, right? Brian O'Malley literally interviewed Andrew Hussie on his website, or on a website. I think it was on Comic Alliance. Literally interviewed Andrew Hussie. Um, Drew some Terezi fan. I'm not Terezi, Vriska fan art because he has great taste. I mean, he made Scott Pilgrim, right? Uh, I should reread Scott Pilgrim. Last time I fully read Scott Pilgrim from cover to cover, from like end to end, like the whole series in a. When was the last time I did that? Was it middle school or early high school? Must have been middle school. Because I'd occasionally read like one of the books randomly here and there in high school. I think was it book 5 I went to the most? What book did I read the most? One of the books I ended up grabbing more than the others just to like reread. I don't think it was 5. Um, Hold on. Um, Pull this out. Uh, book. Let's do book covers. I'll trust you, Brave. Um, Maybe. Hmm. She was 17, Scott. Uh, can I see? Now, let me see your list of appearances. Um, she was 17, Scott. But we don't talk about the Kim Pine situation. We never talk about that one. Kim Pine is best girl, so we ignore it just for her. No. Uh Come on. I want to see like specific books. Which books? Volume 4 is the volume I pulled up mostly. Yes, yes. Because Lisa, best girl. Lisa, best girl. Um, yes, Lisa. Oh, and Rock. Yeah. Like, Her. Oh, here we go. Her. Yeah. Oh, and fucking Knives Fathers. Yeah. It's like perfect. Perfect right there. Uh hmm. Who are my favorite Scott Pilgrim characters? Hold on. Hold on. I'm not like hold on, sorry. This is fandom. This is like a consensus. Bring me to the template. Um, ignore this. Almost like I don't remember you. Don't remember you. Don't know who you are. Don't remember you. Oh my god, that's envy. Don't remember you. Gideon. There you go. There. Don't know you. Don't know you. Julie, you're there. Yeah. Yeah. Um, um, I lied. I lied. I lied. I lied. Kim is not best girl actually. I wanted to see. Huh, um, I guess I actually went. Down. Okay, there we go. Matthew Patel. Because of the movie, Matthew Patel goes up. I am Matthew Patel, Ramona's first evil ex girlfriend. Yeah. Uh, uh, Miss Scott Pilgrim. I saw you miss it, but it's literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet away from me. It's right there. The whole series. Hmm. It stares at me. It haunts me. It wants me to go back. Hmm. Okay. It is 8:25. Hour 25 in. 3543333 2 4. Hmm. I don't know if I'll get through this. I definitely won't be able to get through it. I mean, but in one time, but hmm. I can mention this now. Next week on Friday, there's a change of plans. I won't be able to be live on Friday next week. So this Friday I'm good. Um, Next Friday I am not. I have been requested to go help with my place of employment's second site to help set up for an event or something, and I need to help with that, and I need to travel. Yes, that'll be fun. No vast error. No vast error next week. I might just read vast error on Tuesday. I think I do want to read vast error. That one's getting me. I'm really liking that one. I'm liking this one. Uh, Meet is tomorrow. Yes, yes. Meet. We start meet tomorrow. I will read it tomorrow. I will probably reread the prologue tomorrow before stream while I'm at work. I don't think I'll be super busy at work. My work day is really like um iffy on certain things. Like some days I'm super busy, some days not so busy. A lot of time not so busy, and I essentially slack off at work. I guess I watch YouTube videos. I study. I guess studying is not slacking off because I study my career at work, so that's not slacking off. Um, and and I write about Homestuck here and there. Uh, for how long though? Um, hmm, tomorrow I should be able to go from the normal time and trying to think. I don't know how long meat is. I assume the meat pages are shorter. My assumption is that meat pages are shorter, but this could just be me being stupid. I'll find that out. I am. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just astonished in these in this curly, luscious hair of a sexy man. Hmm. Oh, I'm surprised. Let me zoom in this far. Okay. Do I hit continue here? This will take. We'll get through maybe 3 songs, maybe 4. Oh no. I'd rather listen to this album in like one piece, kinda. Hmm. I'd rather listen to this one in one sitting. That's my conundrum right now. Uh, that is the issue. Hey, look, it's Pinkie Pie Troll's husband. Yes, yes, yes. And they're gonna have a good old baby. I'd say save it then. Yeah. Hmm. Why does she have to be the most evil? Like, why'd she have to do that in Candy? You're not gonna be normal about Jane. Uh, uh, Meat will save Jane. I feel it. I feel it. Meat Jane's gonna be the best character ever. Cause Candy Jane was good until they were the most evil character. Well, one of the more evil characters, right? I think the reason Jane is evil is purely for plot contrivance. Yeah, maybe. The Snapchat thing was fun. I never used Snapchat when I was younger very much. I used it more as an adult than a youngster. Yeah, I don't even use it to this day. If she's evil, then why so hot? 'Cause the hottest ones are always the most evil. It's the sad truth of this world. It's the saddest truth that's out there. Uh, Plus, it fuels the bad fanfiction essence of candy if a character does suddenly become evil for seemingly no reason. Um, low key, not truly, like seemingly no reason. Gentle's side of the pantheon really got screwed over in candy. Uh, man, trying to remember what some of my favorite Western things are in terms of character development and erosion. Okay, hold on. I gotta. Actually, you know what? I'll do this again in here. Oh, it didn't copy. Okay, IMDb. Show me cartoons. List order. Hey boo boo. Let's go steal ourselves a picnic basket. Something like that. Huh. I did not realize how old Yogi Bear is. Oh my gosh. Technically, I grew up watching Yogi Bear, but not like when it was new, right? And Shady wrote it somewhat. Never watched Huckleberry Hound. I watched Popeye. Actually, I watched a lot of Popeye. That was one of my younger ones. Hanna-Barbera shows are ancient. You forgot Popeye existed for 20 years? I can say this. Or you can say this as a number one Jade enjoyer. The number one Jade enjoyer. I watched some of them because your father introduced them to you. I watched a lot of these because these were on sale on DVD or on like old VHS tapes, and yeah, they just exist, and it'd be like $5 for like a fucking cajillion cartoons. It'd be like, oh my god, cartoons! Let's watch cartoons. Uh, hmm, wow, wow. This is just showing me. Okay. Hmm. Underdog. Never watched this. Only watched that really bad movie made of this one. Underdog. Interesting. I'm unlocking. I'm unlocking older memories, looking at old cartoons. Wow. Wow. This show sucked. Yeah, George of the Jungle just sucked. Dave the Barbarian was really good though. That was like 10 out of 10. Um, the Berenstain Bears still kills me to this day. Still murders my eyes seeing Stain there. I can't unsee it. The Bullwinkle Show. I remember watching that live action movie they made about it. They made a live action? Oh wait, I gotta. It's like this aura here. I want to say. Yes. Seeing this reminds me of the Looney Tunes movie. Looney Tunes. What was that live action one called? They're like for like the blue monkey or something. Back in action. Yeah, was the blue monkey in this one? I remember this as a kid. Um, my uncle, who is 1 year younger than me, always played this movie. This was like this was their favorite movie. This one or that fucking baby hero one that was really really bad. Probably the best live action because they don't take it seriously enough. I think Jade and Jake got the worst of it, but for Jade, it's somewhat understandable that she spent 3 years completely isolated with the bare minimum of social interactions. Uh, from real like from like more sentient people, probably. I think she was, I guess no, she was on that thing. Yeah, from more sentient people. 'Cause you can't hold a conversation. Them Carapacians probably can't hold a very well conversation. Desperate for any kind of emotional connection. And when she's alone on that journey. Martha speaks. What is it? She ate alphabet soup and gained the ability to speak. Damn. Max and Ruby's goaded. Backyardigans is goaded. Goaded. Paw Patrol not goaded. Word Girl. Um. I hate saying this because it's power scaly stuff. Who no one likes a power scaler, right? Word Girl is insanely like strong, like just one of the probably one of the stronger characters in fiction itself. Uh, man, wow. Okay, show me popularity. What's the most popular cartoon? Anime. Okay. I didn't want anime. Okay. 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 I guess I can't. It's just gonna all be anime up here for the most part. This one's not even a cartoon. And I must Batman. Is Word Girl a good show to watch at 25? No, it is not. It is not. Probably not. I guess I haven't watched it at 26 or 25 or 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. When's the last time I watched Word Girl? Probably when I was babysitting when babysitting when my sister only had 2 kids, maybe. So I was probably 15, 16, maybe. Wow, that's a lot of anime. Oh, we're out of the anime now for the time being. Hmm. Okay. Um, what about IMDb rating? It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing. Okay, IMDb. You win this time. You win this time. Hmm. Hmm. Best error calls to me. It's right there. This is good. What was Ligma stuck? Thank you. Wow. I don't want to. I'm not really looking at the site, but wow, this is a site. What are the ongoing favorites? Does it really only do one at a time? Please. Yes, we're good. It's a good show to watch at 25. Love the 4 ads up top. This is the most I've been in this show. I mean, in this website. You click the title to scroll through. You click the title to scroll through. I don't know what that means. Oh shit. The Yu-Gi-Oh? Damn, they got me. They got me. All it took was a cool looking character and they got me. I still gotta read Girl Strider when that happens. Top completed. Karka goes to a convention is that long? Or is that no? Oh my god. I didn't realize it was that long. Oh my gosh. It is long as fuck. And the Petaquest. She's my favorite useless character. Jade Hardly has a dog penis and it's horrible. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Maybe we can read Super Done quick in one stream. Oh, if I fit the. Oh, no, it just takes a minute to load. Wait. Interesting. Oh, if I click this. Okay, thank you. Well, this is domestic. I like this. I like that. That'll be in the list to read eventually. So I gotta click that. And then can I do like, oh, here we go. That's a tag. Oh, I have the plus button to add it. Okay. I'm figuring this out now. Oh, Homestuck PTR beers was one that server. It took long to finish that translation. Portuguese. Okay. Inactive. That's what we need. Sort by date created. Last. Here we go. Sonic. Okay. Just about 10,000 adventures. It's something. Sextane. Hags. Hexan. Bootleg. Suggestions. Shitpost. Karl Marx. Hexan's the one I started reading on my own here. Apparently that was like one of the top three. It was one of them or is one like the more popular ones, like top three or something. The people we at least used to look at. Google Translate, vast error. Curious now. Oh, how much the story is gonna? Where's it start at? What year was this posted? Can I see? No, I can't. I'm scared. I can't look at that. It's sad. You have to look at inactive shit posts. That's where you get the true shit posts at in a life. Obama Gorg. was this? Oh, it's a comic dove. I remember that now. Okay. And they deleted some of Vast Air, so it only goes to the end of Act 2 on MSPFA. Okay. Hmm. Statistics? There's 10 people online, 170 altogether. 32,000 total adventures. 1,346,295 pages. Wow. Does this have a form, or is it just use the I guess it just uses Discord. It's just Discord, yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame. We need like oh wait. Here we go. That's what we need. You need like a forum. Like Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory. This is what the world needs right here. This is where we're meant to be, the forum site. Math bros when you need them. Cyclonials. I have to. I gotta wait to play that. I gotta wait. I want to read at least the epilogues first. I need to actually look here. It's interesting. Yeah. I only ever look at like either the off-topic stuff or the there's other media part. There's username Easter eggs. Okay. So as time goes on, Cyclonials becomes more interesting to me to like check out. How do I spell this? Is that it? Cyclonials? Yeah. I'm just imagining someone using Homestuck in math questions. The ones with lots of fruit. Awful. Soundtrack by Clark Powell. Contact Discord. If I just click that, is it there? Oh, they have an official Discord. How many people are in this one? About 600. Okay. A little under 600. Okay, I guess 550. I guess I could round it down to 5. Hussie tube. Any Easter eggs on this page? Can I make it do anything? No. Does that bring me anywhere? Okay. About how the fuck do you spell calendar? I don't even know how. Okay. Just imagine when you only instead of fruits Doom, Dave, and a radius. I play this on my phone? That's kind of interesting. Because it is just like a. It's not even really a visual novel, right? It just showed like another webcomic, just in using the form of a visual novel, right? What's the contact page bring me to? Oh. Interesting. Okay. The clown cult beckons. Okay. Anyways, you gotta go. Good night and see you tomorrow. Yes. See you tomorrow at 30 minutes earlier than I did, and I went live today. Yowie paddle. This really is gonna be peak. It's a really good shit post, just like Homestuck. Okay. The Yowie paddles in there, man. Shit. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Okay. It's about 9 p.m. now for me. So I'm at least bring us back to this scene. Have I looked at the first trailer? I have seen the first trailer. I don't know if I did it on stream. I'll pull it up. You remember when Hussie just dropped it out of nowhere? I don't think I did watch it on stream, actually. Maybe not. I was watching this with one of my friends in a Discord call, just talking to them, and I was just like checking this out, and I believe it was this one, right? Yeah, it was this. Yeah, and I was like, what the? I was like, holy shit, it's Hideo Kojima. Oh my god, it's fucking Jay and Violent J and the other guy. Forget his name. With Scouters. And I cried. I cried a little bit. This does not actually happen. I cried in the story. Cried. Hurt my soul a little bit seeing that. I am sorry. At least Hussie was sorry. Is that BTS or is that just a random K-pop group? I don't know. K-pop enough. I've mentioned before. I have a K. Yes, okay. I've mentioned before. I have a K-pop friend who's very big. Who at least was very big in K-pop. They probably still are relatively big into it. Um, I asked them K-pop lore a fair bit here and there. Learned some interesting things, and they were saying BTS fell off because they weren't trending. They weren't trending enough when their new thing came off in like a playful manner, right? Does YouTube still do trending or no? Uh, YouTube top trending. Yeah, they still do. Okay, it's still there. Oh, that's a channel. Oh, they don't anymore. Interesting. Okay. Huh. That is interesting. I haven't finished Cyclonials, so I don't know how much of this might happen. Hmm. Oh, at least I guess they have top songs global still. BTS is there, but twice, three. Yeah, yes, yeah, they fell off. Hype might be the new trending. Voters submitted. Uh, or um, I'm gonna play a second of this song actually, and get murdered. That's all I can play, right? So, something that threw me off with this song was, I guess I can just search. I'm gonna search this and look up this. This one's FYA, um, um, this one I believe I mentioned this earlier had Peggy on it, JPEG Mafia on this, and JPEG Mafia does um more experimental kind of music, more industrialized in a type. I want to. It's probably the almost easiest way to explain it. Um, but not really. I don't know. One of my friends put me on K-pop. Not K-pop. JPEG Mafia. Maybe 10 years ago. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not that long. I'm not that. No, it would have been after 10 years because 10 years ago. 10 years ago is when my brother was putting me on to a couple of people, and when I was actually like, I used to be like really big into listening to underground rappers on SoundCloud because I thought it was just super fun to do that. 20 minutes, but still really fun bit. Uh, yeah. Um, one rap, one one rapper I found before they got really popular, which I guess isn't much of a flex considering a lot of the things they've done. But yeah, I mean, it was XXX Tentacion, whatever his name was, is XXX Tentacion. I think that was it. Found that guy before he was super popular. Yeah, because I'm like hip or whatnot. Yeah. At least at one point, in a way. And then he oh, uh, but he was not a good person. Shame. Uh, hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Start toning it down here, cause about time for me to end it. Can't believe that Suburb any percent is that short. Well, the Taz is almost 9 hours. Uh, different versions of the game, probably. Yeah, but so plan. I'll be back tomorrow to be starting meat. I don't know how far I'll get into it just because I don't know how long the pages are. And I'll be back Friday with more vast air. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I guess listen to a very short Homestuck album, Clark Powell's second solo album. I believe it was their second one. I really liked it, and then hang out with me while I yapped about random anime and seen what's trending. Not trending, what was coming out this season, and this season's not very lit. Am I right? But yeah, but for realsies though, thanks for hanging out and bye.